One of Christopher Nolan's most underrated sci-fi movies was released 18 years ago, and the film was instrumental in starting the director's most popular ongoing tradition. Having produced 12 feature-length films, Christopher Nolan has created some of the best movies in the past few decades, earning him a massive reputation in the process. As a result, audiences are excited whenever his name is attached to a project, which is one of the biggest factors behind Oppenheimer becoming a near $1 billion success, adding to the hype around his next movie set to be released in July 2026. In addition, the cast of Christopher Nolan's next movie has also got the internet talking, with some huge names confirmed to be involved. While the director has had countless hit films throughout his career, his 18-year-old sci-fi hit remains one of his most underrated, and it's massively influential to him becoming an Oscar winner. Alongside being a box office hit and receiving strong reviews, Nolan's underappreciated gem helped begin a trend that has continued for 2 decades, and his career wouldn't be the same without it, proving how important the 2006 classic was to his overall success. The Prestige is when Christopher Nolan's recurrent actors trend began. Christian Bale and Michael Caine both appeared in The Prestige just a year after Batman Begins. Christian Bale performing a coin trick in The Prestige. Nolan's recurring actor trend has become a staple of his career over the years, but it all started with The Prestige. Although Mark Boone Jr. and Larry Holden had small appearances in Batman Begins, having previously featured in Memento, it wasn't until the director's 2006 sci-fi flick that Nolan used the same lead twice. Just a year after starring in Batman Begins, Christian Bale once again teamed up with Nolan in The Prestige, where he shared the spotlight alongside Hugh Jackman. Additionally, Michael Caine had major supporting roles in both films. Since then, it has become common to see the same names feature in the director's films. After being cast in Batman Begins, Michael Caine made appearances in 8 straight Nolan movies between 2006 and 2020, with Oppenheimer being the first project the two didn't work on together in almost 2 decades. Cillian Murphy has also frequently collaborated with Nolan, as the actor has been involved in 6 of his movies, while Christian Bale and Gary Oldman have featured in 4 films each, 3 of which came alongside each other in the Dark Knight trilogy. Had he not cast Bale and Caine in back-to-back movies, it's possible this trend would never have taken off, denying us some of the best performances in recent cinema. Thankfully, The Prestige reunited Caine and Bale with Nolan, spawning one of the most exciting casting traditions of all time. Nolan's recurrent actors have become a defining aspect of his career. The director's frequent collaborations with certain actors have made his movies so successful. Custom image of Christian Bale, Tom Hardy, and Cillian Murphy. With Nolan reusing actors multiple times, it has become an iconic part of his career that has created tremendous results. His 5 previous movies with Cillian Murphy set up the actor finally getting a leading role in Oppenheimer, which won both their first ever Oscars, although Nolan's films had racked up several awards previously. Seeing a star Nolan has previously worked with be cast in his movies gives viewers a level of confidence that the project will be successful, hence why people had so much faith in his 2023 hit, with Murphy, Matt Damon, and Gary Oldman providing reliable performances even if they aren't playing the lead. Simply having one of the director's favorite choices feature in his films always helps add excitement to the project, and the tradition has become such a big part of his career that it would feel for his future movies to be without a familiar face. Given how many high-quality stories he has produced, it's impossible to question the director's decision-making, and Christopher Nolan's movie casts have only gotten better over the years, as evidenced by Oppenheimer being stacked with talent, which could yet be topped by his next outing. Nolan's next movie is already continuing his recurrent actors trend. Robert Pattinson, Anne Hathaway and Matt Damon will reunite with Nolan in his 2026 project. Despite still being 18 months away, Nolan has continued his casting tradition with his upcoming movie. Matt Damon, Anne Hathaway, and Robert Pattinson are all confirmed to be part of the film, having worked with the director previously, and there will likely still be other actors to be revealed. Although the current names will presumably be the most noteworthy stars, Nolan could still utilize some of his previous connections to fill the supporting roles. However, even if he doesn't, 3 familiar faces are already plenty to look forward to, especially as Hathaway and Damon previously worked together on Interstellar. Tom Holland, Zendaya, Lupita Nyong'o, and Charlize Theron have also been announced as part of his next project, making it a perfect blend that could rival his Oppenheimer cast. Given how much respect Christopher Nolan has earned both within the industry and from audiences during his career, it is no surprise plenty of actors are eager to work with him, especially those who have previously. As a result, his 2026 film looks certain to continue the trajectory of his past movies, with the recurring names bound to help make it another massive hit.